YouTube, what's good? Just Divine from NRE Sounds, back with another tutorial. Yeah, I know. Long time, I know. What can I say? Life happens. This tutorial is a 3-part tutorial. The first part is going to teach you how to master any major scale. The second part is going to teach you how to master any minor scale. The third part, keep watching, we'll get to it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to create an instance. What I like doing is I like starting off with a piano and then transitioning the notes that I play over to another sound and then cycling through sounds until I find something that I like. On the major scale, we're going to start on the root note of C. And every white key thereafter will be within the same key of the scale, C major. There you have it. C major. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, back to C. Now you might be wondering, yeah, that's the C. I don't want to play in C. Good. Hold Command A. It's going to select all of your keys. Hold Option. Press down. That'll transpose it by one note. Another semitone. Or you may want to go up to C sharp, D, D sharp, E. Might not make sense, but just bear with me and we'll get to it. Now we're going to focus on the minor scale. Now the problem with the minor scale is that it's within the minor scale there are other scales. You got the Arabian, you got the natural minor, you got harmonic minor, you got Lydian, you got Phrygian, you got Aeolian. There's so many of them, but right now what we're just going to focus on, we're going to focus on the natural harmonic scale, and later on down the line we'll revisit and get into the other scales. So we're going to start on the root note of A, and without having any experience, easiest way is to start on the root note of C, count back by 2. C, B, A. And from there on, you're going to draw on every white note until you get back to the root note of A. Got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, back to A. Now, in order for this to make sense, of how you can use this in your workflow and in your production. Now, I wasn't musically trained. I'm not a classically trained pianist or anything like that. I don't need this now. I kind of, go off of ear, but this is something that I wanted, but Logic did not have. Now, those that have been tuning into the channel know that about, I would say, maybe 8 years ago, I transitioned from FL Studio to Logic. And Logic did not have this function, and I tried every way to get this, and it's called Ghost Notes. Now, what Ghost Notes allows you to do is it allows you to have your scale highlighted in the background. That way you can just draw your notes in. Now, yes, Logic does have scale quantized. I don't like it. Because I'm a visual learner, I like to see, and then from there I developed and go from there. Maybe you might, that scale quantize might work for you, but it didn't for me. So nonetheless, stay tuned. I'm going to duplicate these notes and draw in a quick pattern. Right back. All right, we're back. And what I did was I copied and pasted my notes across the octaves. Now, if you don't know what an octave is, this will be one octave going from C4 to C5. That would be one octave. And what I did was I held select all, hold option, then you press up or down, and this you can transpose your notes. However semitones you want in order to find the key and scale in which that you want to operate in. Now, one semitone would be going from C to C sharp or D flat. That's one semitone. All right, so in order for this to work, you have to have the scale on its own separate track with your MIDI notes as such. Then you have to have whatever instance or whatever audio instrument of your choice on another track. Go to the top until you see this little symbol pop up. This is where you want to loop. This is how you loop. So that's already selected. You want to hold shift. And it's essential that you select both. And it's essential that you click on the instrument in which you're looking to place your MIDI information in, and just double click on it. So now what you have Logic's version of Ghost Notes. So you see in the background you have your scale, and in the foreground you have the MIDI information or the MIDI notes that I drew in. Now people are going to, oh man, if this is supposed to be cheap, the purpose of this isn't just to this is for tutorial purposes. So I drew the notes in something simple. Listen. Easy peasy. There's also another option. If you go up to this little arrow thingy, collapse mode, and you can click it, and every note that is within this selected region will be highlighted. So this kind of collapses everything and simplifies your MIDI regions. Now, there's another way where you can add counter melodies. Same way. Now that I got my main pattern listed, select both, double click on the instrument in which that you're looking to place the notes in. Otherwise you're going to be in the loop area, and that's not where you want to be at. So we're going to double click on that. Now there we have it. Counter melody. Something simple. Now another thing you could do is you can go up a few octaves higher, and you can maybe arpeggiate, within the notes that you already have highlighted or selected. Or you can go back and draw this over and just go somewhere completely different. So, the purpose of this is for you not to, emulate this. This may not even be great. It may be distasteful to some people. Hey, that's your preference. But the purpose of this is to show you how you can take any major scale, how you can take any minor scale. Within that, draw your notes out, use this, and you can begin making music and be in key. So we're going to wrap this tutorial up. Hopefully in about another few days or so. I have a few ideas. Hopefully I get around to it, Lord willing. So we're going to wrap this up. Remember, if you haven't already done so and you found this information useful, please, it helps the channel greatly if you would subscribe, like, share if you will, comment, and remember the notifications button. That way you'll be, even though my tutorials are far and few in between, I hope to change that. Life happens. Yeah, it's the end. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good.